I think I'm going to send everything in and then get doubled and then lose the game. Yeah.
Not you.
Yes.
I just saw the 5 and I almost shot myself.
They're so tanky.
Pour a ward.
Oh, okay. My turn.
Whoa! And now we pray, people.
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to a Hops and Drops TV battle report. My name's Tom, and today I'm bringing the Flesh Eater Courts. Karl over here.
Hello.
He's going to be bringing the Cities of Sigmar.
Dwarf edition.
Yeah, very dwarf heavy.
Yes.
You've got a couple of human units, I guess, but
Conversions.
yes, exactly. So it's going to be a fun one. We both took these lists to a tournament yesterday, and with mixed results.
Yeah.
But we were learning the armies because these are very new to us.
Yeah.
But we locked in 3 games to get a bit of experience with them, and we're feeling kind of confident to put them on the channel now. Also, they're armies that we haven't played before on the channel, so it's nice to get something new.
Super exciting, yeah.
If you like what we're doing here, then please drop a comment and talk with us. We try and reply to everybody in the comments, and if you have any questions or anything, then feel free to ask them.
Yeah.
We would also really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like the video.
Yeah.
That would be great. Helps
Join
us
the
a lot.
Discord if you want.
Yeah, we have a Discord link in the description, and if you want to chat with us more in depth about reports, then you can join that. Or show off your latest army that you're working on, or something
any
like
questions about your list going into a tournament.
That's
whatever.
true.
We can give some support and feedback on your list.
Absolutely. Run us through the mission we're playing today.
Yes, we're gonna play the Vice. It's multiple objective. It starts with 4, but it's gonna end up with 1 eventually.
Yeah.
They're right now in the corners, and then we on the start of second battle round, after determining who goes first, they're gonna jump in right here in more centered, and then start of 4th battle round, they are gonna jump in. It's gonna be only 1 in the center. You have classic hold 1, 2, and more. Except in the last battle round, then you have hold 1 and more, and then you get another 2 points if there's no enemies within 6 of the objective, 6 inches.
Yep.
So that you get another 2, and then 4 for battle tags always, which gives you 10 points, for all the rounds, basically. It's an exciting, it's a very fun mission, actually. I enjoy it a lot.
I like it too. It's usually a bit of a mess in the middle at the end of the game, which is kind of enjoyable.
Yeah, and I like the deployment in this one. It's very, bunkered.
Unlike usual, I only have 2 drops in this list. All the lists that I've been playing in the past have been like 5 or even 14, I think it was when I played the chariot list. So I'm not used to having choice at all.
Yeah.
But I have choice today, which is quite nice. So I've deployed, knowing that I'm going to be giving Karl the first turn. Because of that, though, and because I dropped units before I got to see where you were going to drop, I needed to take into account that even though Karl is playing dwarves, they can move 11 inches potentially in the first turn.
Yeah.
With a combination of orders, field sergeant, extra 2 inch in the first turn, and then 4 inch base move. So it could be a 7 inch charge. So
Don't
I had
let the small legs fool you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had to take that into consideration. So the way that I've done that is I've castled up more so that if Karl did commit into me first turn, I'm hopefully able to just clean up whatever he commits into me. I've also, on this flank over here, I've got my Marshal Herald, so that if Karl committed into my Crypt Guard here, I can give the Crypt Guard strike first and then hopefully take a number of them out before they get to swing. I've also set up Usharan, my Marshal, and my Abhorrent Priest, I can't remember his name. Cardinal, that's it, Abhorrent Cardinal, in range of the place of power there. And then I've got the faster units on the flanks, 3 Morbeg Knights over there, and a Terrorgeist. If I want to take the flanks later in the game, or, we'll see. But I imagine that Karl's going to be doing that in his first turn.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if take the flanks is going to be available for me. We'll solve that later. Anyway, about covers it for me.
My deployment, basically I know that Tom is going to give me the first turn, not because he told me now, but it makes sense for sure. So I deployed accordingly as well. The copters on the side taking the objectives, and they're going to take the flanks. I have If you want to do this yourself, you need a hero within 12 of them to give them an order. Otherwise, you're not going to reach that without a 3-inch run, which means you're risking a battle tag 3 inch or 3 up. because you can auto-run one of them. So I have both heroes here holding within 12 of these guys.
To get that extra 3-inch move.
To get that extra 3-inch move, yes. And then I have my Iron Breakers as a screen in the front. They are not, like, you could think that you would want them to be, so they can't tag the hammers in combat. But I do want the hammers in combat because they swing a lot. It's not affected by if they charge or something. And I could give the charge order. But they do a really nice punch back. So if you charge in, then you have to choose units and it's a little bit messy. Same on the other side. The field sergeant is covering this side. And you might be like, what the hell is he doing with the cannons? We'll see. I'm taking a little bit of a risk in one sense because I don't think they're going to do anything in this game because of so much recursion and extra rally dice and everything. So they're basically, from a tournament perspective, if I was in a tournament, they would just be a bait. I'm going to put them here and people might be like, oh, I want to go in and hit them. And then I have my hammers.
Or tie them up in combat.
Or tie them up. But then I have my hammers will mess them up. So they're insanely tanky. Reduces, ignore 1 rend, 8 wounds, 5 up ward with the hold the line. So, I mean, they're super tanky. So if you go into them, you probably don't kill them. Like, they tanked so much in the tournament. So they are here in the middle, just being able to shoot whatever they want, basically. That's it.
Over to me for Honor Guard. I'll go an extra rend against infantry with the 6-man Morbeg unit. What about you?
I am doing Field Sergeant on my Ogre here, who is the second hero of the General over here. And then I'm doing Anti-Monster on my Hammers on this side, because I'm 3 regiments to Tom's 2. So they're going to be smacking some monsters, hopefully.
Cool. All right. Well, no surprises. I'm going to be giving you the first turn because I want to potentially set up a double, especially as I have retreat and charge in my army with the Morbegs and things. It's nice to be able to just go in. If I don't kill everything, take a double retreat, go in again. We'll give it a go anyway. So good luck. Over to you.
Yeah, all right. Start of turn for Cities of Sigmar. We are doing a Places of Power with my dwarf. There, he gets it.
Nice. And a battle tactic.
And a battle tactic, take the flanks to everyone's surprise.
As you mentioned in deployment.
Yes.
Place of Power on Usharan.
Yes.
Cool. Good start. Here we go.
How much does he take?
Off to a great start. He takes 1. 5 up ward. Okay, takes 1.
All right.
Good beginning.
Hero phase then. I am gonna cast the War Scroll Prayer for +1 to rend.
Yep.
Oh, it goes off.
Do you want it though?
I'm gonna bank those.
Yeah.
points.
All right.
And then he's gonna do Oath of Steel. On a 5, but +1 to the prayer roll, +1 to the prayer roll from that one as well.
That's true.
So on a 7.
Yeah.
I am gonna take that one though.
Yeah.
And put it on these guys. So
That's
-1 to be
-1 to
wounded.
wound. Yeah. Just in case I come in first turn.
In case of protecting myself as a double.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
And that's it for my hero phase.
Okay, great. Easy.
Do you want to do any reaction?
Yes, I will. So I have 2 things that I need to do. First of all, I'm going to spend 1 command point. So I'm down to 3, and I'm going to try and cast a Purple Sun.
Very nice.
With Usharan.
Yeah.
It's going to need a 9 on the dice now, though, because I didn't get the Place of Power.
Yeah.
Get a 9, though. Unbind?
Yes, 10.
Oh, well, all right then.
My dwarves can unbind as if they're a wizard 1, if you didn't know. My rune lords.
Yep. Cardinal can give someone D3 on a 2+ points.
Very nice.
Noble D points, so he's going to do that on Usharan.
Yep.
For nothing.
Okay. Into movement phase. Back from movement. I have moved my gyrocopters up, however you pronounce it, as intended for my take the flanks. There is an 11-inch counter charge.
You never know.
You never know. Everything else just pushed up, basically, having still within place of power. So the objective is going to land right under me dwarfs.
Yep.
And they haven't moved because 45 position, long range shots. He moved because he doesn't have that, but now he doesn't ignore a rend, which should be fine for a turn. And they're staying whole within 3 of the hammers for the 5+ ward, as always.
Yep.
But that's it. Very just shuffling up, very minimal, because I don't want, if Tom decides to go crazy and he managed to actually nuke a lot, then I don't want to double against me, because he has retreat and charge and stuff.
Yep.
So playing it very safe.
Mm-hmm. Exciting.
With that, Tom didn't do any redeploy.
I didn't.
And I'm gonna do some shooting.
Exciting.
We have a little gyrocopter there. It's 5 attacks. Take 3.
Okay, and then my ward save.
Yeah.
Taking 3 on
All
the
right.
Warbeg Knights. Good start.
My Fusil-Major on Ogor Warhulk.
Yes.
It's a very long name.
It's a mouthful.
Indeed. He is gonna shoot into Ogor.
I'll see how much damage this does, and then I'll decide whether I do an all-out defense after.
Yeah. We have 3 attacks here, and 2's to hit now,
Yep.
because of the all-out attack. 2 6s, so that's auto wound.
Oh, that's nice.
And then 1...
3 up. Okay.
That's a fail.
So 2.
2 at Ren 2
Ren 2.
against heroes.
Wow.
Yes.
So 6 up saves. No.
Ooh, 4 damage.
Okay.
Here we go.
5 up ward. Save 1. He takes 3.
Well, then he's going to be the marked target with his abilities, so all my other human gets +1 attack again, +1 to hit against him.
Yep, nice.
And both the cannons can launch their stuff in there.
Yeah.
We're doing both of them at the same time because I'm not going to shoot anything else.
And it's going to be on 3s and...
3s and 2s.
Oh, and Rend.
Ren 2.
I think now I need to all-out defense.
Yeah. Oops, did I see? Drop 1. We have 3 at Ren 2.
Okay, so 3, 5+ saves.
Yeah.
I've also dropped a dice.
Well,
Saving 1.
okay.
Didn't need the all-out defense.
Right. So we have 4 and 3.
So 7 damage.
7 damage. Not bad.
Not bad.
Oh.
I don't ward any of them. So
Wow.
he's taken 11.
Wow, we could have died. That's
Good start.
Well, I told you I'd force a rally.
Yes, exactly. That means I'm probably not going to go for the counter charge, actually.
Yep.
I think you may have saved yourself there, because I'm probably going to need a rally.
Oh yeah, because you only have 2 now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
With that
Well, he
said,
didn't die.
He didn't die.
Like, I mean...
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that said, I'm not doing any charges.
No, and I'm not going to counter charge now, because I'm going to need to rally him, and I'm probably going to need an auto run if I want to take a battle tactic next turn. So.
Makes sense. And then we are scoring me up then.
Yeah.
I hold those 2. I don't have more because Tom has 2 as well.
Yep.
And I complete my battle tactic. So that is a total of 8 points.
8 points.
Very
Good
nice.
start.
Yeah. Flesh Eater Courts, turn 1.
Yeah. Okay, we're back into Flesh Eater Court's turn 1. Let's get this started. Let's try and heal Usharan a little bit as well. I don't have fantastic battle tactics to take. It's either an early take their lands or it's a seize the center. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take their lands because I have my 20-man ghoul unit that can just sort of run up or even just move up onto this forest here and grab that. I will take places of power. I'm going to take it on Usharan again. Let's see what happens. Okay. Then I'm going to take it on my Cardinal. Yes.
Yep.
And then lastly, I'm going to take it on my Marshal Herald. Yes. So I get all 3.
Very nice.
Would you like to take a place of power?
Yes, I'm going to try with my Dwarf here as well.
Yep.
I get it.
Great. I'm going to start by spending a command point and rallying Usharan. So he gets 9 dice because I have the artifact that gives me the extra 3.
Very nice.
And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 health back. So Usharan has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units in range of him, 12 inches. So I'm going to use the Feck Hero Phase 1 to get every 5 up is a Noble Deed.
Yeah.
And that is 3. It's a good start.
Very nice.
The Cardinal can give him D3.
Very nice.
So he's going to do that.
On a 2+?
On a D3 2+.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, he fails that again. I'm going to do some prayers. So I'm going to start with my Cardinal to bank the points for later, basically.
Yeah.
So 4 +1 from the place of power. So I'm just going to bank the 5 points there. Then my Marshal Herald is going to do a very similar thing. I just want to bank points.
Yep.
So he gets 6 points.
Wow.
So then I'm going to hop into my throne with my Cardinal, and then he's going to be able to use the throne to get D3 points.
Yep.
Noble deed, he gets 3. So Usharan is going to begin by once again trying to cast a purple sun.
Yeah.
And now he has the place of power, so this is going to be on a 7 on the dice. And I roll a 6 on the dice, so no, unfortunately not. And then he is going to cast +1 to wound on my Crypt Horrors, just in case you go into them. And that goes off on a 9.
Okay, we'll see. Nope, you get it.
Okay, great.
I'm going to do a intervention with my dwarf over here with a +1. He fails it.
Okay.
I was just gonna bank the points. I didn't say the prayer, but I failed.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the prayer is. As long as you've got a target for it, you can get the points.
So I was gonna do Oath of Steel on these. And anyway, it was 1, so...
There is one last thing, obviously, that I can do, and that is heal my abhorrent units D3. So Usharan can heal another D3 now. For 3. So he's only got 3 taken now.
Very
Good.
nice.
I'm glad that I healed that back.
There we go.
Because that was getting a little bit spicy there with 11 wounds taken. Okay, I believe that's everything for the hero phase. If we've forgotten everything, we'll do it off camera, and then we'll move. Okay, we are back from the movement phase.
Yes.
Not very eventful. But there's a few things that I've had to think through. So the first thing I did, I moved up the Morbeg Knights over here to make a charge onto the gyrocopter. But Karl got a decent enough redeploy.
4-inch, yeah.
4-inch that not only is it a long charge now, it also sets up for a good counter charge with his hammerers, about 8-inch charge.
Yeah.
And I don't like those odds because if he makes that charge, not only is it free movement, I would get to swing first, obviously, but not only is it free movement, it's also I fail my battle tactic because you'll end up having a load of hammerers on this, and I only have like 12 models on or something. I set up the Crypt Guard here with the Marshal next to them. It's a pretty beefy unit to charge into. If the Marshal gets that 3+, strike first. They're on +1 to wound. If I all-out attack, it's 81 attacks on 3s and 3s, rend 1. It's pretty good. So it's not that easy of a unit to go into. Then I've moved forward a little bit here, and the reason for that is, although Karl could make a charge in over to the center here with his hammerers, Usharan can quite easily make them fight last. So I've set up a central unit here. But the main reason I push forward here is if I lose priority this turn, if I didn't push forward, Karl would just give me the turn, and then I can't do, I can't capitalize on that at all. So now if I lose it and Karl gives me the turn, I can push this into the center here, tie up those cannons probably for the rest of the game, and give Karl something to deal with in the backline. And then over here, I didn't want to commit the Terrorgeist over into this, because if I did, the hammerers just pick it up next turn, pretty much guaranteed. I can't do anything about that. So I've played a bit more defensively whilst I get my Noble Deed points cooking, and I can start bringing models back when things do die. And also, I am set up here for a 4-inch charge, if I am given the double, to just send the Morbeg Knights in and try and do some damage to the hammerers or the Ironbreakers.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, it's not too bad, but I'm going to use the Terrorgeist as a bit more of something in my back pocket rather than something that's played aggressively. So that's about it. Then
Very cool.
It would be the shooting phase. And I don't have any, but you do.
I do. I have so many command points. I'm going to do a little pit shot.
Yes.
With my cannon here. So I'm fishing for 5s into
the ghouls.
Into the ghouls.
Or Crypt Horrors. Crypt Horrors, that's the one.
Yeah. There we go.
Did you get a hit?
Nope.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, that's the end of the shooting phase. I'm not going to charge, as I said. Morbeg Knights too risky, so I'm not going to do it. And because you've still got the 2 command points for the counter charge. And I'm assuming you can't make that.
I am outside of 12.
12-inch.
I just thought about it. I was like, I'm risking it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you definitely would with the 2 points.
Yeah, outside though. Outside.
So what that means is it's the end of the turn. So I get my battle tactic. I take their lands for 4 points. I hold 1, I hold 2, but I don't hold more. So it's another 8-point turn for me. No underdog. And now we need to move these objectives.
Yes.
which is going to be interesting.
Objectives have shifted into
Yeah, hopefully
the
everything's in
center.
the same place. I think it is.
I think so.
Yeah, it looks about right.
For those of you who like mesh on the top-down cam, then not to you.
Yes, exactly. But now it's Prio.
Yes.
We'll see what happens.
I got a 6.
I got a 2.
I had to think about this off camera.
Yeah.
What I should do in this scenario, and
Did you come to a decision?
yes.
Okay, good.
If I take the turn, if I keep order, I will have a very easy battle tactic and all that stuff. So that makes sense, and that might you might be like, oh, that's the obvious choice. And if you're in a tournament, you might want to, because you see an easy battle tactic, you want to capitalize on it. The reason I'm not gonna take the turn, so we'll see how it turns out, is because Tom is so fast, and he has. If it decides, which I think he will, at least charge in with most things to really capitalize on this. If it doesn't, I think maybe it's good for me. I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
But if it does, and I've taken the turn and like moved slightly, because I am too far away to capitalize on my turn.
Yes, exactly. You're
which
not really
means
gonna
I'm going to have
charge
a so dangerous double potential against me, and I can't afford that. Now I'm buffed up, so I'm just going to see what happens. Basically, if I can weather the storm, so to say. So yeah, going into Flesh Eater Core turn 2.
Yeah. In the tournament yesterday, I played way too aggressively, and I was told to not play aggressively when playing Feck, and that you should play the long game. And sorry, Jesper, for just going to be completely ignoring your advice.
We don't like advice.
Exactly. I think I'm gonna send everything in, and then get doubled, and then lose the game.
All right, here we
But
go.
I think it's going to be kind of fun to just basically send everything in. You're probably going to hold the line with everything, which means you'll fight lasting with everything, and then I'll see how much damage I can do before you get to hit back. I'll pin you in. Hopefully I just make some charges. So that's what I'm going to do. So battle tactic, I'm going to take seize the center. I'll take some places of power before I do anything else. So Usharan is going to take the place of power here.
Yep.
He gets it. And then my Marshal Herald is going to take the place of power as well.
Yep.
Oh, it's a 1.
Ooh,
Tragic.
He fails.
So he takes 1 damage. He takes a damage. Let's begin with Usharan's casting.
Yes.
So he's going to try and give plus 2-inch move to this unit of Crypt Horrors. I think it casts on a 6, but you have an unbind for all my spells, so you may as well roll it.
I got a 3, so
Right, we'll double check. We can check whether he gets that. That's his first cast. And then I'm going to go for the ward save with my Marashal Herald, the prayer. It's going to be targeting the Crypt Horrors, but if I get the enhanced on a 4+, I'm also going to put it over on these Morbeg Knights on the side. It's a 4, so it goes on both units.
Very nice.
So they're going to have 5 up wards, and he also gets a little Noble Deed point. He is then going to cast a Shackles.
Yes.
And he's going to try and start chipping some damage on these cannons over there. On an 11.
Wow. All right, here we go. Boxes. No. A 6.
Oh,
1 6.
1 6. I got worried there. Okay, so I'll set that up and do the damage shortly.
Yep.
So that is nice. He's at 6 now. So the throne's going to give me D3. I think it gives me just 1. It's not D3 2+ on that. The priest here is going to give my courtier in the center D3 points on a 2+. Hey, 3. Nice.
Very nice.
And then lastly, I'm going to use the Feck ability, and this guy right here is going to roll 3 dice, because there's 3 units wholly within 12 of him, and every 5 up is another Noble Deed. 1 more, so he's on 4. Let's do some shackles then. I've managed to get both of the cannons at the back there. So I'll start with the one on your left. Nothing. And then on the other one, 3 mortal wounds. Usharan is going to be using his ability to give my whole army +1 to charge, run and charge, but it's only going to be for charges this turn.
Very nice.
And then lastly, I can heal my abhorrence for D3. So Usharan's going to heal D3. He needs to get better at this. He's full health again.
All right.
Success.
I am going to do a little intervention with my Rune Lord on my left. And he's going to do a Oath of Steel on the Hammerers. I get it.
Nice. It's not enhanced?
It is not. It's on a 10, unfortunately.
Okay, all right.
Because I would have liked that +1 to save as well.
That's going to do it for the hero phase. So let's move. As you may have seen from the B-roll, we've gone full send with the whole army.
Here we go.
Everything has moved up. Usharan and my courtier here in the center are doing my battle tactic. I'm holding these objectives. I'm not going to hold more unless I really manage to kill a lot there, but I don't think that that's going to happen. I hope. For your sake, I hope not.
Yeah,
anyway.
for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Dice or dice.
Yes,
so we'll see.
exactly. So we've got a lot of like 4 or 5 inch charges. The Marshal Herald ran up, though. He's not going to be charging, but the reason why he's in there is because then this unit of Crypt Horrors will have a 5-up ward whilst they're
Committing, yeah.
yeah, near him. And so that means that the Crypt Horrors, sorry, not Crypt Horrors, I'm talking about the
Crypt Guards.
Crypt Guard. The Crypt Guard, 5-up ward with him. He'd have a 5-up ward from the spell. They have a 5-up ward. So this whole flank is 5-up warded, which is really nice. Priest hopped out onto this objective just so that if Karl does manage to retreat this gyrocopter over onto here,
If
he
it
doesn't
survives,
steal it,
yeah.
if it lives. Because we're both 2 control score. So that should save me there. And then you made a cheeky little 6-inch
6,
redeploy.
yeah, with my little gyro.
Yeah, so I intentionally made it a longer charge. I could have got closer to you with the Terrorgeist, but I stayed back just to tag the objective. Because if he failed that charge because of Karl's redeploy, then with an auto run, Karl would have been able to get over the top potentially and take this. And then I'm having to save.
That would have been bad, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been bad, and I'm having to save 2 command points for a counter charge just because of a mistake that I made, right? So he's just on the objective here, just in case of that. And yeah, that's about it. I have no shooting, so I guess it's just a bunch of charges.
Yeah,
And we'll see what happens.
Here we go.
And we're just going to go down the line, sweep across the table. So we're going to start with an 11-inch charge with the Terrorgeist
Here we go.
into the gyrocopter.
Easy.
Including the +1. It's a 12. I would normally need a 12. It's a 10.
Oh.
So close.
I just saw the 5 and I almost shot myself.
Then we'll go with this unit of Morbeg Knights. It's a 7.
I will do it.
They're in. I'll move them in a second. I think the most important one to start with here, honestly, is to see how far my Crypt Guard go, because that will depend on how I'm going to charge with the other 2 units. So we'll go with the Crypt Guard next.
Makes sense.
It's a double 1.
Well, okay, so
3. They do make it in, but I need to figure out whether or not I want to re-roll that.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. I'm going to re-roll it for 2 reasons. First reason is I really want them to get into this mass rather than the gyrocopter only. The second reason is the Morbeg make it in even on a double 1, and the Crypt Horrors only fail on a double 1. So either they get in, which is very likely, or it makes good content because I'll roll a double 1 and fail the charge. So we'll try that. So I'm going to re-roll the Crypt Guard now. They get a 6, so a 7. So I'll move them in.
That's better.
And now it's going to be the Crypt Horrors. The double 1 we've all been thinking about. If this fails, it's really bad for me. First dice.
I'm channeling it.
It's a 2. They're in.
Oof.
Okay, they get 6. And then lastly, I'll go with the Morbeg Knights over there as well, and they get a 6 as well. So I'll move them in, but before I do, I'm going to do the Impact Mortals on the Morbeg Knights, because that's done in the charge phase. So this unit has to hit the Ironbreakers for D3. 2 mortal wounds into the Ironbreakers. And then the Morbegs over there, they're going to go into the Hammerers. Even though the Hammerers have a ward save, they are the scariest unit. So I just want to see if I can get any damage. Just 1.
It's not a 2+.
Nope. And you save it. Great. So we'll move in the last units, and then we'll start this mega fight phase that's about to happen. I don't have any combat phase abilities except for fighting with a bunch of units, but Karl has a load of orders to do.
Yes. This Rune Lord is going to do hold the line on the Hammers. Fusil is going to do hold the line on these guys.
Ironbreakers.
Ironbreakers, and then the same here, Hammers and Ironbreakers.
So fight last.
Fighting last and everything, but -1 to hit and 4 up wards on these guys. Now to a lot of swinging.
Yes. All right, well, Karl is fighting last with everything, so it's basically just going to be the feck show for a bit. We're going to try something new. I'm going to roll all the dice, and if we get something that spikes and is exciting in terms of rolling, then we'll show it. But otherwise, if nothing much happens, then we will probably just cut the dice rolls out. And I'd love it if you guys could let us know if that's something that's interesting. Do you want to see all the dice rolls? Are you interested in me rolling 81 attacks with Crypt Guard and seeing how many get through?
Yeah.
Or should I just roll it and then we can tell you that they killed one hammerer and a gyrocopter? Because that's probably what's going to happen. So yeah, please let us know about that. So I'm going to start swinging. I've piled in. I'm going to go in with the Morbeg Knights
over here,
over on that side, and they're going to go into the hammerers, 3-man Morbeg unit. So I'm -1 to hit you,
Yep.
and I'm -1 to wound you.
Correct.
But I'm +1 attack from Usharan on everything
Yes.
because of 24-inch range. So we're going to start with the mounts. So
3.
2 saves.
2.
Just say, yeah,
Say both.
good start. Okay, and then the riders, they're hitting on 4s, wounded on 5s. So 4s to hit. Just 3.
So
5s to wound.
yeah.
1.
All right, and I got a
4-up save.
4-up save. We save it.
Okay, so the Morbeg Knights, first attack,
0
nothing.
damage.
Good start. We'll move on to the next unit. Okay, the first display was fantastic. 0 damage to the hammers, exactly what we were expecting. Now it's the time of the Crypt Guard.
Yeah.
I've piled them in. I'm going to put 12 of them into the hammerers. I'm going to put 8 of them into the gyrocopter unit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to all-out attack with them.
No.
I don't know where I'm going to use my all-out attack, but we'll solve that later. And I'm definitely rolling this off camera because it's a lot of attacks.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they do. The Crypt Guard have swung relentlessly. They destroyed the gyrocopter successfully, and then they managed to kill 1 hammerer. Or should I just roll it and then we can tell you that they killed 1 hammerer and a gyrocopter? Because that's probably what's going to happen. So yeah, please let us know about that. Okay, I will keep going down the line. So now I'm going to activate the Crypt Horrors and see what they can do. Crypt Horrors are piled in. I've got 3 of them that can reach the hammerers, so I'm going to do that. And then the other 3 are going to go into the Ironbreakers. And we'll see how they can do.
Yes,
They're 5 attacks a model right now, which is pretty spicy.
That's juicy.
Yeah. But I'm still -1 to hit and -1 to wound against the hammerers.
Yeah.
The captain is not.
He's
He's
there,
at the back
right?
there.
Yeah.
So this is going to be into the hammerers then.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hitting on 5s and wounding on 4s.
Very good.
Is it?
Is it?
5s to hit.
Some Skaven slaves over there.
That's a good roll. That's a really good roll.
Wow, okay, that's good.
4s to wound.
Okay, even out a bit. 4-up save. I save 1.
Okay, so that's 6 damage into them.
Yeah.
This might actually be a chunk, potentially.
We have a 5-up ward. So
4
4
of them.
dying.
Okay, that's okay actually.
Yeah.
5 of them gone from the unit. They're so tanky. All right, and then into the Ironbreakers. 4 damage total.
Okay, and then another 4. 3
die. Okay, and that is, so I managed to kill 3 Ironbreakers, 5 hammerers, and a gyrocopter with that entire flank. So I did 5, 8, I did about 13 damage with that.
With all of that?
Yeah, with all of that. Okay, well now we'll see what we can do on the other side here.
Let's go
I
over here.
suppose, yeah, we'll refocus onto this side. So this is where I'm going to use my all-out attack, and when I swing with these Morbeg Knights. And I think going into the hammerers is still the correct play.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put everything into the hammerers and see what I can do.
And I'm going to do an all-out defense here.
Yeah. Starting off with the riders.
Yeah.
They're going to be hitting on 3s, respectable.
Very nice.
Wounding on 5s, less respectful. 4 saves at rend 2 because I am anti-infantry with the lances.
So a 4-up for me. I save 3.
Great. That's 2 damage.
And I ward 0.
Okay, so 2 die from the riders. Then we'll do the mounts.
5 3+ saves. Take 2.
That's 4 damage.
Yeah. We have a 5-up ward on that. 1 die.
All right, so that unit of Morbeg Knights managed to kill how many? 3?
3.
3 hammerers.
3 hammerers.
Yeah.
Ding ding.
Awesome. Right, well now we'll see what happens on the crack
Now
pack.
we swing back.
Exactly. This is the part I'm scared of. All right, go for it.
Thank you. Ironbreakers hitting into the feck boys.
Yeah, more begs.
More bigs.
4-up saves. Saving 1, and then a 6-up ward on these guys. No, so 3 damage from the Ironbreakers so far.
Okay.
All right, 35 attacks
With the
from the
hammer.
Hammerers into the Morbeg Knights. We'll see what happens. All right, 6 saves on the Morbegs, 5-ups. I save 2 of them, so then it's a total of 8 damage.
Yep.
And then I have a little 6-up ward. Saving 2 of them.
Nice.
So it's a total of 6 damage, which kills 2 of them.
Nice. Okay. Ironbreakers on my left side.
Yeah, into the Crypt Horrors.
We have 4, please, at no rend.
No rend, so 5-up saves, 5-up wards. Save 2, ward saves. No, take 2 damage.
Hammer swinging into the Mob Knights. More big Knights.
And you're doing this because they are the units in my army that can retreat and charge.
Exactly.
So getting rid of that opportunity for me is good.
If they die, though.
Yeah, and I'm going to all-out defense.
Yes. I have a 5-up ward. I'm not doing an all-out attack here. Some people might think I should, but I am going to be in combat the next turn.
Yeah.
So I want an all-out defense.
Yep, makes sense. We have 4-up saves because you're rend 1 and I all-out defensed.
Yep.
Well, that's pretty good. That's really good.
Wow, Jesus.
6 damage, and then a 5-up ward on these guys. I only saved 1 of them actually. So 5 damage, so 2 die because there were 3 wounds on them. All right, that was it. I actually was expecting to do a little bit more damage with my charge in, but it does just show the tankiness of the city's dwarves. That is, they are just a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. The amount of attacks that I put into you, -1 to hit, -1 to wound on all of it. There was no point in me going into the Ironbreakers because the Hammerers are the ones that do the damage. So it just, I killed what I could.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's about it. So I think end of turn, I'm not going to power through because I want to save my 1 command point probably for an all-out attack or something later, or all-out defense, or a redeploy potentially. So then it's your end of turn.
Yes. This guy is going to bring back some Hammerers. We bring back...
They all come back.
So none died.
Nice. Cool. So I sent in 6 more begs and did nothing.
Yeah.
Scoring-wise, I get my battle tactic of Caesar Center for 4 points. I hold 1, I hold 2. I don't hold that one.
No.
Karl had 20, I had about 11 on, so yeah, don't get that one. And that's about it. So it's an 8-point turn for me on my double.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be over to you.
Thank you. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in my face.
Yeah.
We're gonna do take their lands, because it's only 5 and they're only 1 each, and I already have 8 on it. So should be able to kill off a couple of those to get that.
Yep.
If not, I'm in trouble anyway.
Yeah. You've also got your Gyrocopter that counts as 2, so.
Yep. And Tom doesn't have counter charge, otherwise I wouldn't have done it.
Exactly. Place of power.
Place of power with my Rune Lord here.
Yep.
He gets it.
I'll take it on Usharan.
Yep.
I get it.
Very cool. Then we will do some hero faces.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with this Rune Lord, and he's gonna try extra rend, the War Scroll. It's a 5.
Scary.
It's a 5, but 4 up then because the
Nice. Goes off.
it's a +1. Yeah,
That's
so
big.
They have an extra rend. This guy on the side here is going to do Oath and Steel on these guys. Also 4 up. We get it.
Nice. Wow.
Very nice
Good
with those
press.
spells. That's big.
That's really big.
Right, so they're tanky boys again.
Yeah.
We like that. And that's
Very nice.
mine, so it's your casting.
Yeah. So I'll start off with the shackles, I suppose. So I'll hit the one that's already wounded
Yeah.
for another 3,
Wow, okay.
and then the one that isn't wounded for 2.
Okay. Chipping them away.
Yeah, it's happening. And then I'm going to just spend my last command point and debuff this unit of Hammerers
Yeah.
with a spell.
Yeah.
Because if I can get -1 to hit and wound on them,
Yeah.
it's going to be very good.
Yeah.
So let's try it. It's probably a better play for this, but the longer they get stuck in combat, the better. And if 1 more Beg Knight survives, it's relevant. And I think this is better than an all-out defense now that you've got the rend off. So we'll see if it goes off. On a 6, I think it goes off, but you have an unbind, so...
That's a 2.
5. Oh,
5.
We'll check if it goes off then. Okay, it went off. 7 dice,
Yahtzee.
and I'm looking for matching numbers. Right, there's 3 4s, so it's at least -1 to hit. And if I get another one here, a 4, it's -1 to wound as well.
Very nice.
No. So it's
-1 to hit.
You take 1 damage,
Okay.
and you get -1 to hit.
I ward that one.
Okay, nice. Lastly, I'm going to take D3 on a 2+ points on my cardinal. So he is at max
Very cool.
for resurrection potential later.
Into movement.
Yeah, let's do it. Talk us through it.
Yes. Over here, I did an order with my human dude,
Human dude.
human Marshal. So I put them outside of range from the shackles.
Yeah.
And this cannon made a move, so it's not in fortified anymore, but he has the short shot.
Yep.
But also outside of 3, because we don't like those. My Hulk moved up outside of 3, and the gyrocopter moved up outside of 3. And that's basically my movement. Everything else is in combat. So he was -2 to move.
On the cannon, yeah.
On the cannons, he moved 1. I moved too far.
Yeah.
So he's moved back a little bit. He made an order, so that doesn't affect his
Exactly.
movement characteristics.
Because he was -3 move,
Exactly.
and they only moved 3, so he
Exactly.
couldn't actually move. But the order gets him out of
Exactly.
range.
Yes. And you didn't redeploy with that.
No, I've got no
Basically.
command points.
So he's into shooting.
Yeah, exciting.
Gyrocopter's gonna go first.
Yep.
Into
The Morbeg.
Morbeg Knights. 1 damage.
1 damage. And a ward save. Yep, takes 1.
Okay. My Warhulk is gonna shoot into the
Crypt Guard.
Crypt Guards. 2 damage.
2 damage, so 2 5-up wards.
Yeah.
No, so 2 die.
Okay. Then we're gonna use his long shot into
Same unit.
the Crypt Guards.
Very nice. 3 damage.
3, yeah.
Okay, 5-up wards. No, don't save any of them either. So
Okay.
3 more die.
Okay. And then this cannon, short shot into them as well.
Yep. The short shot is
The short shot.
2s and 3s then.
2s and 3s,
Yeah.
that's correct, yeah. All hit.
Very nice.
3 wounds, ran 1,
Straight through, so 6 damage.
so 8 damage in total. 4 wounds, sorry.
4 wounds.
Yeah, so 8 damage total.
Very nice. Okay.
Yeah.
5-up wards, saving 4 of them. Okay, that makes up for the others. So another 4 die.
A bit chipping at least.
Yeah,
That's it for the shooting.
nice. Well, I can't counter shoot.
No. So
So-
into charges.
Yep.
The Warhulk is starting with his charge. That
Nice.
makes it in.
8-inch.
My Field Marshal.
Oh,
A 12. He makes it.
yeah, he definitely does.
Finish charging, and the last thing I'm gonna do in my charge phase is to give him order for 1 extra attack
Cool.
for the guy here. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing first here, so I'm hoping I don't need to hold the line.
Yeah, the
or anything.
hammers are going to go in.
So they're gonna go in with an all-out attack and
Yeah.
stuff. And over here, he's gonna do it to the Ironbreakers, and he's gonna do it hold the line.
Yeah.
So we go into combat phase. So hold the line and
Hold the line on the hammers as well.
Yeah.
Seems good. All
That's
right.
what we're doing.
Cool. Let's see what happens then. You get to fight first.
Very nice.
Unlike last turn.
Yeah. Go with the hammers then. Hammers swinging into the Morbeg Knights
Yeah.
with an all-out attack.
Ren 2.
Ren 2, but because of the debuff, I'm still at 4+ to hit.
Yes.
So that's my 3s.
Exactly. 14 saves, 6 ups because of Ren 2. Saving 4 of them. So that's 20 damage.
Yep.
And then I need to roll some ward saves. 26 up wards. There's 4. So 16 damage in total. And there's 14 health left in the unit. So you can just kill them.
We did it.
Nice. All right, the lone Morbeg Knight on the other side of the table is going to swing into the hammerers, see how much damage we can do. 1 wound, Ren
Right.
1.
Okay. Let's go through.
Damage 1.
All right.
Hey!
Kill a hammer.
Exciting.
Did more
Good
than
job, Morbeg
when they
Knight.
charged.
Yeah, exactly.
Then my Hulk is gonna swing into the knight
Morbeg
there.
Knight, yeah.
Only
One.
1 and 1.
Rend.
Ren 1.
5 up then. No.
2 damage.
2 damage, so 6 up wards.
Yep.
5 up wards, sorry. Save 1.
Okay.
1 damage taken.
Okay.
All right, the Crypt Guard are piled in. I'm going to roll a lot of dice and see what happens to the hammerers. They can all hit the hammerers at least, so.
Yep.
But it's going to be 5s and 5s.
Yep.
All right, 9 4-ups, 9
Yeah.
saves.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Failed 2.
Okay. Yeah, you were sweating about that.
I was sweating about that.
And then you failed 2. So.
Yeah, and then we have 5 aboard. Okay.
Okay,
Kill
2
with
more
this.
hammerers. All right, I've piled in now with the Crypt Horrors.
Yep.
They're going to be on 5s and 4s into the hammerers. 2 of them can swing into the hammerers. The rest will go into the iron breakers.
Yeah.
So 3 at rend 1.
Okay. 4 ups. Save 2.
2 damage into the hammerers.
Oops.
That was 3.
Yeah.
Try again.
1
Save
die.
1. Okay, 1 dies. All right, into the iron breakers. I'm hitting on 5s, wounding on 3s, crit auto wound.
Yep.
So 4 saves on the iron breakers.
Yeah.
At rend 1.
Okay. We have a 4 up. Save 2.
4 damage.
Right. 4 up again. Take 1.
Nice.
I'm gonna swing with my hammers next. 6 of them into the Crypt Guards, and 5 of them into the
Morbeg Knight.
Morbeg Knights.
Yeah. Ward saves
Yep.
on the Crypt Guard. Saving only 1 of them.
Then they die.
No,
No,
there's
they're-
2 left in the unit. There's 11 of them total right now. So
Okay.
2 left.
Okay.
And then into the Morbeg Knight. 5 up saves.
So he might. Yeah.
Save 1.
So he does live.
He does. 2 damage. 5 up wards. No. He's got 1 health left. Interesting. Very interesting.
Very sad.
Okay. That's it then, I think, right?
That's it.
Yeah,
I hold my terrain,
you do. Congratulations.
and I still hold those.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So you get 8 points as well.
I get 8 points as well, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring back D3 of the Iron Breakers.
2.
So 2
So
back.
that flank is basically unscathed.
Yeah, untouched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
This is shaking a bit though.
It's shaking, yeah, but I mean, it's still like, you're still getting through me. It's not like I've lost this flank and I'm winning this one.
No,
It's
yeah.
I've lost this flank and I'm maybe doing okay there.
Yep.
So it's looking kind of in your favor right now. That's it then.
Yeah.
So you score 8. We're tied on the game, and then it's a roll-off. And I think you've got an interesting double here,
For sure.
because it's not certain that you actually capitalise on it, really. Because you won't be able to do a BT, and it's whether or not those hammerers can get into combat, basically. So it's going to be very interesting. Let's see, anyway. I got a 3.
I got a 2. So
Well,
you have the choice.
I do have the choice. Let's have a think. I'm probably going to be taking it, though, because I think it's probably good for me to do. But we'll see on battle tactics, etc.
Yep.
I'm taking the turn. It's as easy as that.
Yep.
Because I actually have a decently easy battle tactic of take the flanks
Sure do.
with my Mr. Dragon, who's still doing his best over here, living his best life. So I'm going to take the flanks for my BT, and then I'm going to take some places of power. So I'm going to take one with my priest over here. Yes, and Usharan. Yes.
Yep.
Place for power for you.
No, thank you, sir.
Hero phase it is. Right then, I'm going to begin by doing the Death or the Flesh Eater Court's Noble Deed Point ability on this little marrow scroll here. There's 2 units wholly within 12, so on 5s. Well, there's
At
one.
least.
1 Noble Deed Point.
Very nice.
Then this Marrow Scroll Herald is going to cast, or he's going to try and do the 5-up ward. So it's on a 5 though. No, 3. So he'll bank those points. So that's him done. And then my Cardinal back here can't give D3 to anyone because he's already maxed points and everything. So he's just going to pray for whenever one of your Ironbreakers dies, one of my units that's fighting it gets to heal a wound. That's what he's going to pray for. Yeah, he'll bank that again. So he's at 11 banked points now. Then we'll go with Usharan. And he is going to cast D3 mortal wounds on your cannon.
Very
Right there.
cool. I like it.
It's a 6. I'm not sure if it casts.
I have a unbind.
Okay, great.
Anyway.
So that doesn't go off. And then he's going to cast a +1. No, he's going to cast the Gravetide on an 8.
You get it. I
Okay.
rolled a 7.
Very nice. I'll set that up in that
Yep.
case. Usharan is going to give my army +1 to charge, just for the counter charges, mainly, if that comes up. And lastly, I've got shackles on your cannon over there.
Yep.
Nothing.
Ooh.
It survives another day. And I believe that that is it for my hero phase. So would you like to do anything?
Yes. My Rune Lord
Yeah.
is going to do Wrath of Ruin. Anyone yet? Something like that? I
I've got
don't know.
1 wound left on the Morbeg Knight.
Yes, but first I need to roll a 5+. So.
Yeah. Well, knowing you.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
We're good.
You get 3 points banked though.
I do.
All right. The Morbeg Knight lives. That's very relevant. Let's go to movement then. We've moved.
Yes.
And we've resurrected a load of stuff, because that's what Feck do, apparently. Okay, so I've retreated from the centre here to make the charges as long as possible for the hammerers. I don't really want them getting into Monsieur Usharan too easily. I've moved up my Terrorgeist over here to take the flanks.
Yep.
Gonna do it successfully, unless Karl really fancies doing like a 12-inch charge or something. But you never know. I retreated with the Morbeg Knights over this side and then spent the 2 points that I had on the Marrow Scroll to bring 1 back, and then my sub-faction lets me bring back another 1, so they are full strength again. I've resurrected the 3 of the 6 man that died over on this flank. The reason why I've put them here is because Karl could, in theory, auto-run onto this objective, and now I've got an easy counter charge to try and stop that. So I'm going to save some command points for that. Then I have, retreated from the centre. I spent 2 points from my courtier here to resurrect the Crypt Horror that died. And retreated my 1 guy there. What's he called? Crypt Guard. I rolled 1 damage. So I actually kind of wanted them to die.
Yeah.
Because then I was going to use the Marrow Scroll for the battle tactic, and then I could resurrect that 10 man. Even now, because I don't necessarily need the +1 attack from Usharan. So yeah, but he didn't die, so he'll chill there for a bit.
Yeah.
And you didn't redeploy anything,
I did not know.
so that's basically it for movement. I'm just going to check one thing, that everything over there is going to be in range of Usharan's +1 attack, because obviously I want that to happen.
Yeah.
But that's it. So then it'll be my 1. I can finally do my 1 shooting attack of the game.
Yes.
With my dragon. We'll see how that goes. Okay, 1 shooting attack. I'm going to 1-shot this gyrocopter with this dragon.
Yeah.
It hits on a 4.
Yep. It's hit.
Wounds on a 2.
On a 2.
Wounds. I think it's Ren 2, but roll a save.
Saved. If it's run 2.
Oh, they're 3 up.
Yep.
Oh, damn. Nice. Well, there you go then.
Yep.
All right, I have 1 charge because I don't want to risk the 8-inch counter charge from the hammerers over here to deny my battle tactic. So that Terrorgeist is just going to sit pretty. The Morbeg Knights, though, they can retreat and charge, so they're going to go in. I'm +1 to this. They can't fail. It's a 10.
It's enough.
I'll move them in. The Morbegs have made it in. They get to do D3 mortals to the hammerers on the charge, so they'll do that. For 3.
Ooh, cool.
That's nice. Oh,
Take 3.
wow.
Yeah.
I think that's more than they've ever done.
Yeah, not bad at all.
And then it's your start of combat stuff.
Hold the line and hold the line.
Nice.
There we go.
The Dwarven way.
Continue.
Excellent. Let's fight then.
Yeah.
I get basically fight first on everything, so we'll get to it.
Get to it, yeah.
I'm starting off with the Morbeg Knights.
Yep.
And they are going to all-out attack to negate the -1 to hit, but they're still -1 to wound, and they're going to do everything into the hammerers.
And I'm going to do an all-out defense.
Yeah, 3 up save. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. Can they, with all of their attacks, do more damage than they did on the charge impact?
I think so.
You reckon?
I believe.
All right, we'll see. So far, not so good. but
Yep.
We'll start with the mounts. They're wholly within range of Usharan, so they get the extra attack. The mounts are going to be hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s.
Yep. 2 3-ups. Save both.
Very nice. Then we have the riders. So
Put him in a 3 up
saves.
again. Save both.
Okay. Dwarves.
Well, they did
for
less
the win.
than
They did.
you were correct.
Yeah, great. Yay.
Whoa.
Okay, and then it's going to be my Crypt Horrors next. I've got 2 of them swinging into the Hammerers.
Yes.
And then the other 4 swinging into the Iron Breakers.
Yes.
So the 2 into the Hammerers are going to be hitting on 5s
Yeah.
and wounding on 4s, but crit auto wound.
Yeah.
Not a single 6 and 1 5.
Okay.
1 wound.
3 up. I save it.
Great. All right. Well, then we'll try and kill some Iron Breakers instead.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 of them on the Iron Breakers, and it's going to be 5s to hit, but 3s to wound. 6 is auto wound.
9 4-ups. I take 3.
Okay. 6 damage.
6 damage, yeah. 4-up ward.
Oh, give me a break.
Oh my god. Well, my combat, I guess.
Yeah, well, you can swing back then.
Yep.
Nice.
Going with my Iron Breakers. 2 of them are going to be swinging to the Crypt Horrors.
Take a damage.
And then we're going to do 4 into the Morbid Knights.
I'm going to all out the... No, I all out attacked.
Yep. 3 up. 3 at no end.
3 4+ saves. Take 1.
Nice.
6 up ward. Fail it. So 1 Morbeg dies.
Okay. Okay, my Hammerers are going to swing all of their attacks into the Morbid Knights.
Yep.
Basically.
Seems good.
4+.
Wow.
That look nice.
All of the ones that I could see were 4-ups.
Yeah. And then 3 up.
What is
All
happening?
of them.
What is happening to your dice right now?
What the hell, man? 10 of them.
What? 5-up saves on the Morbegs. Saving 4 of them. So that's 12 damage. There's only 8 wounds in the unit, so they're probably going to die. But we have some 6-up wards.
You sure do.
6-up wards. Just 1, so they die.
Okay.
That does it for the turn.
Yes.
A bit unfortunate. Kind of wasn't thinking that it would go that way, but
Nope.
like eventually some damage has got to go through, right? But it hasn't happened yet.
No.
It's just been like chip.
Basically like the impacts and stuff and
Yeah.
a couple of models here and there.
Against your whole army, I've killed about a 14 models.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, something like that.
14 wounds.
40 wounds
I've
even,
done.
yeah.
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 It's ridiculous.
It is a bit ridiculous. But either way, I still scored at 8 points. I get 1 and 2, and I get my take the flanks battle tactic. So 8-point turn still hanging in there, even though nothing's dying.
Yep.
And then it's going to be over to you for turn 3.
All right. Sweet. Cities of Sigmar. Bottom of turn 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off with doing a place of power on my Rune Lord. He gets it.
Very nice.
And then I am going to pick Do Not Waver as my battle tactic.
It's a spicy one.
Yeah. Do you want to do places of power? No. Then we'll go into my hero phase.
Yep.
I'm gonna start off with my Rune Lord here. Do his War Scroll prayer on these guys. But basically just gonna bank points.
Nice.
Hopefully bank points. 5
Hey,
plus
nice.
1, so 6. And then he's going to do Oath of Steel on my Iron Breakers.
Yeah. And he's got a 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's a fail. Loses 3.
Ooh. Okay. That makes the do not waver slightly trickier.
So you can.
Yeah, so I mean, do not waver means I need to try and kill a unit, so I'm going to counter with Usharan.
Yeah.
No bonus though, and he's going to try and do D3 mortals into the unit of Iron Breakers.
Yeah.
See what he gets.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
It's a 7.
You get it.
3.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to get some prayer points. So my priest here is going to buff himself with D3. 1 or 2 plus? No, I think that's the third time that's failed. And
deed points, right?
yeah, noble deed points, exactly. Yes, and That, I believe, is it for my hero face. Shackles.
Yep.
2 on the cannon.
Okay. All right, we're back from movement. All of this here is just marching towards the middle.
Half of it ran, half of it walked.
Basically, yes. Ran and an order.
Yep.
Ran, got a 6. Walked.
With the hammerers.
With the hammerers.
With an order.
Everything else ran, but the hammers walked.
With an order.
With an order, correct. So they're going to try and get a little charge onto this one to position themselves nicer on the objective.
Free movement.
Free movement, correct. He's moving up here to charge or something, maybe.
Get stuck in.
Get stuck in, exactly. And then it's time for shooting, basically. That's it. Tom didn't do any redeploy.
No, I'm saving my command points.
I'm sweating that all of that went through from Usharan.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's the name of the game.
It is.
Warhammer?
Yeah.
Dice game?
Dice game.
Yeah. Shooting it is.
Yep, go for it.
Starting off with my Warhulk.
I'm assuming everything's going to be going into the Crypt Horrors.
Everything goes into the Crypt Horrors, yes. Here we go. 1 auto and 2 hits.
Very nice.
Yeah. And 2 wounds as well.
Wow,
so
okay.
You got
6 up saves then?
Yep.
Nope. Don't save any.
Okay.
So that's 1 dead.
My cannon here to the right is going to shoot. It's 3s and 2s. Both hits.
Very nice.
Both wounds.
Ren.
That's Ren 2.
Okay, straight through then.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow. 10 damage.
Okay. 6 up wards. 0, apparently.
Wow. Okay. The cannon over here is shooting in as well.
I mean, this is some brutal shooting.
Misses both of those.
Okay. All right, that makes up for the first one slightly.
That makes up for the first one. So we're going to go into charges.
Yeah.
Going to start off charging with my hammers here.
Yes, onto the shackles.
Onto the shackles, exactly. That's a 3.
Ooh,
so they're not moving anywhere.
All right.
They're staying where they are.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go into the hammers on the side.
Yeah, so I pulled out of combat there to make it so that Karl has to charge. And the other reason is that now when he charges, if he wants to try and kill these, he has to go into combat with my Marrow Scroll. And my Marrow Scroll then can potentially give me fight first, which could be very useful. And also, I mean, it's like a 5-inch charge as well, so you could fail it in theory.
Yeah, we're going to charge with them and see what they get at least. Well, double 1 is not going to do it.
Ouch.
Charging is finished, basically.
Yeah.
Which means I didn't charge with anything because they failed. So hindsight, I could have re-rolled their roll instead, but I already charged with them, so it is what it is. I decided not to re-roll here because, I mean, if I go in and Tom fails the 3 up, like that thought process, great. I get to swing and they kill the Crypt Horrors and they are safe.
Yep.
But I'm going to end up here, which gives Tom probably like a 6 or 7-inch counter charge with this guy.
With my Courtier.
Yeah.
Crypt Haunt Courtier.
And he has 6 attacks, Ren 2, damage 3. And a
Yes.
charge with these hammerers, they can't hold the line.
Nope.
Which means that they don't have -1 to be hit.
They won't have a 5 at ward either because they'll be away from the hero.
Exactly. And they don't have the -2 wound buff on them.
So I mean, just getting 2 of those through basically wipes the unit, so.
Yes, so it's too much risk, I think.
The other thing with the Marrow Scroll is if you're in combat with him, on a 3+, everything in combat with the hammers gets strike first.
Yeah.
So it's not just one of my units that gets to hit. It's all 3 of them before you get to do anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit risky, I think.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is, and they are just gonna have to survive.
Yeah.
They survived so far.
Yeah.
So hopefully they stand up.
I'm genuinely not feeling confident about it.
Hopefully they're standing up another combat phase.
Yeah.
But we did think about it statistically a bit, and they should die. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. It is only 3 wounds, so they should die.
Yeah. Well, instead of me all out attacking with one of my units, I'm going to try and get the Marrow Scroll in to get some extra attacks. So I'm going to spend my 2 last command points.
Yeah.
And I'm going to countercharge with the Marrow Scroll Herald.
Yeah.
On a 4. and a 5 because of Usharan's ability.
There we go. Yeah. Because
So
I don't think a 4 would have made it.
would have failed it.
No, a
4 made it.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. Well, Usharan to the rescue.
Yes.
So he'll just pop in there.
And I assume you want to be outside of the hammers.
Yeah. Not within 3 of the hammerers. So I can't get onto the objective. Then it's the charge phase abilities, and that's
Yes.
when I do my Marascroll.
Yes.
So on a 3+, I get fight first on both of my units there.
Yep.
I get a 3.
Yep.
So it goes off.
I was
So,
going to do attack last anyway, so attack last anyway.
Let's see, combat phase abilities.
Hold the line.
Okay, great. So I'm striking first, you're striking last.
Yep.
Fantastic. And then we'll see what we can do.
Yep. It's my combat phase.
Yes.
So I get to do the reaction first here, but Tom doesn't have any command points, but that is how it works. So I'm gonna do an all defense.
Yeah.
But you don't have any to do an all attack.
Nope, I don't.
There we go.
Yep. So I'm going to do the...
And now we pray, people.
Yes, so the Crypt Horrors. Hitting on 5s,
Yes.
wounding on 3s.
Yes.
Crit auto wounds
Yes.
into these Iron Breakers.
Very nice.
All right.
Rock and roll.
2 autos, 3 hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. 4 saves.
3 up. 2 go through. Ooh. 3 dice.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Helicopter.
Helicopter attack.
It's 3 attacks. 4s and 4s.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. Good.
And he's gonna swing.
Yeah.
He has 3 attacks as well.
Okay.
That's 3s and 3s. Well, that's 2 2s.
3s and 3s. Okay.
1. Nothing.
Oh, okay. You know what? I kind of wanted you to kill Shackles, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have to spend an unbind on it.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah. Well, you fought with 2 units, but 1 unit died.
Alas.
Yes.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, no battle tactic.
Nope.
So let's score you up.
Mm-hmm.
You're holding 1,
And I'm holding 2.
and you're holding 2.
So 4 points.
4-point turn.
Yep.
All right. Which puts you squarely on the underdog,
It does.
but not enough to get a BT if you double. Because you're only 4 points behind, unfortunately.
4 points behind.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's roll priority and see what happens, I guess.
Yes, sir. I got a 2.
I got a 1.
Ooh. Interesting. Cities of Sigmar. Top of turn 4.
Yes.
I'm taking the double.
He's taking the double.
I am, yes. A lot of thinking back and forth, and if my math is correct, if I give Tom the turn, he gets 8 points guaranteed, and then maybe 4 points, depending what I do in my turn,
Yeah.
or how it ends up. If I take the turn, he maybe gets the objective throughout the rest of the game,
Yeah.
which gives Tom at least guaranteed his battle tactics, which
Yeah.
is 8 points.
Yeah.
And I have guaranteed, well, not guaranteed, but most likely 12 points.
Yeah, which would tie the game then.
Which would tie the game, which is a minor. But I'm hoping I can disrupt something in the middle and also
Yeah.
do a battle tactic in between there.
And you're also hoping that I fail a battle tactic. Like one of my
Exactly.
BTs, I'm going to have to try and slay the entourage or something. So
Yep.
yeah, it's
So,
not super given.
No, so that's what we're doing.
Yep.
And,
Exciting.
Yeah. With that said, I am gonna do a Place of Power with this guy.
Yep.
Oh, he takes some damage.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it takes 2. He wards 1. Hero phase. This guy is gonna try and banish the Gravetide.
Yeah. I think you need.
Well, 11
Yeah.
should be enough.
That's going to do it. It's
Yeah.
also +1
Plus
because
one.
of that.
That's
yeah.
why it's 11, so
Yeah.
it's 10, yeah.
That's gone.
That's gone. And then he's gonna do Oath and Steel on these guys.
On the Hammerers.
On the Hammerers, yeah. 2 plus 2 plus 1, that's 3.
He's got 6 points.
He got 6 points,
Yeah.
which puts it on 9.
Yeah.
So it's not enhanced by 1. If I had that Place
Yeah.
of Power, it would have been enhanced.
Yeah.
Well. So no plus to save.
No,
But minus to
but
wound
minus to
is
wound.
very nice as well.
Absolutely.
That's my last thing in hero phase. I am going to rally
Yeah.
my Hammerers.
Yeah.
We get 3 back.
Nice. Not bad.
And then your hero phase.
Yeah. So I've got a couple of things. My Borant Cardinal is going to give some prayer points to this courtier.
Yeah, very nice.
He gets 2 more. So he's on 4. And then I'm going to do the shackles, and it's going to hit your Rune Priest there for 3 mortal wounds.
Very nice.
5 up wards.
I take all 3.
He's got 1 left. And then I'm going to spend 1 command point, and I'm going to try and get a Purple Sun out, because a Purple Sun into those hammerers is going to be very good, very important. So Usharan, Purple Sun, no, fail it. That is it for me. So then it's your movement phase.
Back from movement.
Yeah.
We ran everything onto the objective, every single thing, some orders. He did an order here, and then because he's a human target, he did it as well on the dwarves, so they both moved like...
Very nice.
And then everything else just ran. I got 6 inch on them, or 6 inch on them, 5 inch on them, and 5 on both the heroes, I think, on the runs.
Nice. I wasn't even here for that.
Yeah.
Seems good.
I have Alfred, though. And the camera. It happened for sure. And then this guy auto-ran. So I spent 1 command point. Basically to put himself, because I'm done with their 5+ ward now. They're dead to me. So it's basically to have him within 3, because I assume he's going to die from Ujoran. So I want to still have a 5+ ward on them. And then he just walked. He's going to shoot. And then these guys are standing here ready.
Ready for some charging and stuff, Cool. All right.
He passed over this one, and because he's picking enemy unit, I did his once per battle drop a bomb. Did 1 damage. And then we're going to do some shooting.
Well, I mean, we've got to talk about the elephant in the room, right?
The elephant in the room. Ridiculous.
So, Karl ran with everything here, so I know that he's not charging into the center of the table. Usharan could shut down the 2 extra points that you get if there isn't an enemy unit within 6. He needed a 2-inch redeploy, and I rolled a 1. So if I lose, it's because of that 1 in 6 that he just didn't get half an inch far enough to shut it down. Okay. Let's
that
shoot.
happened for sure. Let's shoot. Warhulk shooting into the
courtier
hero.
Great, go.
2 hits.
Okay.
1 wound. Ren 2.
2 because it's a hero. Straight through then.
2 damage.
6s. Takes 2 damage.
Okay. This cannon over here is shooting into him as well.
3's to hit now then.
Correct. Both hits.
Very nice.
Both wounds at Ren 2.
Straight through.
For 5, 9 damage.
Okay, well, I think that's probably going to do it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it takes 7 more, so he's toast.
He's toast. He's gonna try and shoot into your little
marrow scroll. Yeah, the last cannon.
Guarded heroes, he hit some 5s. So we're gonna see if he gets some 5.
Oh, not 1 5. That's not good.
And we
go straight through then.
5 damage.
Because why wouldn't it be?
Exactly. Don't want anything less.
He's alive.
Oh.
He takes 3.
Oh.
Wow, I got lucky there. You got lucky, I got lucky. I mean, it balances out.
He's gonna shoot. The gyrocopter. He's as in the gyrocopter, exactly.
What can he even shoot, though? Just the shackles?
Into the shackles.
Okay, nice. 4 hits.
4 hits.
Okay.
Well, I'll be damned. And 3 wounds. Round 1.
Yeah, straight through, I think. Yeah.
That's D3. So we have 3, 4, 5.
Ward save. Shackles dies.
Okay. Into the charge phase.
Exciting.
And we have 1 thing to charge with. Well, 2 if I want to, but 1 guy.
The hammerers, I suppose.
The hammerers first.
Needing not a double 1.
An 8.
That's nice.
In my charge phase as well, I'm going to give them +1 attack because he charged as his order.
Nice.
Because he did the move order on him.
That's nice.
And Yeah.
And you've charged to be outside of 3 from
charged outside of 3 here.
Yeah.
Because his strike first thing is within 3.
Yes.
So staying that one so I can pile in and then swing.
Yep.
Basically.
It's nice. I mean, I'm going to lose that flank now, so yep.
I'll pile in, I guess. Hammerers are swinging in.
Oh yeah, it's the only combat we have.
Yeah, with an all-out attack.
Nice.
3 of them are going to swing into the marrow scroll.
Yeah.
The rest into the crypt horrors.
Yeah, I don't think they're long for this world. They're dead.
They're dead.
Very nice.
Yeah. That's it for the combat phase.
Yeah.
And for my turn, basically.
Yeah, good turn.
6 points for holding that because of that ridiculous redeploy.
Yeah, you get the full
Basically,
6.
yeah.
It would have been 4 if I'd made a 2
Yeah.
2+.
Would have been basically game, I think, because
Possibly.
I wouldn't have been able to catch up, I think.
Possibly.
So.
Yeah, we'll see. Yep, all right, very nice.
But it's time for Flesh Eater Courts. turn
Yeah,
4.
see what I can do. Okay, bottom of turn 4 then, Flesh Eater Courts. I mean, it's an interesting game, this one, honestly. There's like all of our battle reports, it's coming to the wire in the end.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because me trying to take this objective is really difficult, but I'm going to do my best anyway. I've got basically a guaranteed battle tactic in that Karl could shut it down with a 6-inch redeploy, but that's his last command point. He has to do a 1 in 6. And if it doesn't do it, he's got no all-out defense or anything.
I need a 6-inch.
Yes,
Yeah.
so I'm going to go for the battle tactic of 2 units in Karl's territory and outside of 9 from enemy units.
Yeah, the death one.
Exactly. So I'm going to do that with my priest here and the last remaining crypt guard.
He didn't die to
He hasn't died yet, and he is maybe enabling me to get a battle tactic.
to the
so that's
retreat.
nice,
Yes.
yeah. All right, so that's what I'm going to take as the battle tactic, the death battle tactic. And then I'll take a place of power on Usharan, which he gets. And that's the start off, so we'll do some hero phase.
Yep, go on.
My priest, my cardinal, is going to give himself D3. It's been a 1 every time. It's 3!
Success!
I don't know if that's actually a good thing or not. It probably doesn't matter. But he's got 3 noble deed points.
Real noble dude.
My cardinal then is going to cast the prayer on the hammerer unit. Whenever one of my units kills one of those models, if it goes off, it's going to be empowered because he's got 11 points banked. My model heals D3 for every model I kill. So let's see if I don't roll a 1. It's a 6. So it goes off on a 17 on the prayer. I think it's empowered. Yeah. Okay, so that goes off, and he gets another noble deed point. And then Usharan is going to cast some spells, and he's going to cast. Well, he's going to use. First of all, he's going to use his ability for +1 charge, run and charge.
Yep.
This turn.
Yep.
He's going to cast a shackles.
Yep.
So he's got place power, so +1 on this.
Yep.
And I get it on an 8.
Yep.
Well,
12.
that's a boxcars.
Yep.
Can't do much about that. And then lastly, he is going to cast the debuff spell on the hammerers to see if I can hopefully get them -1 to hit and wound.
Yeah.
On a 6, I think it casts on a 6, but not with a 10 on the unbind. So no casting, unfortunately. That's it for my hero phase. You're not going to do anything.
Nope.
Okay, movement is complete. I have gone in, basically. I have to. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to. We were figuring out that there's probably a way that I can eke out a minor win by being very cagey, just going for the battle tactics, not committing to the middle. But who comes to this channel to watch cagey wins?
Exactly.
Oh, Alfred, apparently.
Yeah.
So instead,
now we get a potential great win instead.
I want to swing with the Terrorgeist once in the game, you know? So, but he's going to fail the charge either way, so it doesn't really matter. Either way, I've run my priest over here, I've run my crypt guard over into the corner, so that's my battle tactic secured.
Yep.
Don't need to worry about that. Then I have resurrected 2 Morbeg Knights with Usharan. The reason why I've done that is because Karl's probably going to be fighting last on both of these units anyway, and I'm probably potentially fighting first against both of them anyway. So I'm hoping that Usharan can power himself up because the 6 damage that he has to do is before wards. So it doesn't matter if you ward save the damage, he'll still get the 6, potentially 6 points, which then means that the Morbeg and the Terrorgeist are getting the extra attacks anyway. So I think it's better that I have another unit to play with, and he can also charge into that cannon potentially.
Yep.
So you didn't redeploy because you need one for an all-out defense, for sure.
Yep.
But I have one shooting attack that I can do.
Yep.
So let's just do that. I'm going to shoot with my
The big bad dragon.
Terrorgeist into the hammerers.
Yep.
So hits on a 4. Nope, there you go. That's shooting done.
Into charging.
Then we'll charge. All right, I'm starting with the dragon because it's the most difficult charge, and it's the one that I will have to most likely re-roll.
Yep.
So I'm going to go for that. I need a 6 because I'm +1 to the charge right now.
6
so
dice.
a 3.
I only saw 1, yeah, okay.
Well, I'll re-roll it. Okay. Phew!
An 8.
An 8. So it's a 9.
Yep.
So we'll move him in. All right, I don't have a re-roll now, unfortunately, and I'm not going to be able to all-out attack either because I had to re-roll the charge. But I think it's more important that the Terrorgeist gets in. I've got an 8-inch charge with the Morbeg at the back of the table to get into the cannon.
That's
Hey,
an 8.
actually make it.
Yeah.
Okay. They do some mortal impacts
Yeah.
for 3.
Well, he's dead.
Excellent. Okay, then I've got Usharan. He gets in on a double 1. He rolled an 11.
How about an 11?
So he's going 12 inches.
Yeah. With a bit to spare.
All right, Usharan has slammed himself in. Last one is the Morbeg Knights. They also only need a 2 on the dice. It's a 3. So they're going 4 inches.
They're in!
All right, then it's the Terrorgeist. This is slightly reminiscent of the game we just played with Cruel Boys. It's going to be 20 dice into the hammerers, and every 6 up is a mortal wound. And you saw how ineffectual it was in the Cruel Boys game. Let's see if it's any different. So the Terrorgeist into the hammerers. It's not too bad, actually.
5?
It's 5 mortal wounds, yeah.
That's not bad at all.
5 up wards.
5 up wards, yeah. I get ward 1.
Okay, 4 damage, which then, because they do 3 damage, makes them -1 to hit.
Very nice.
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
I like that. And then lastly, just in case Karl got any ideas of not doing Hold the Line, I'm going to see if I can fight last both units of dwarves. So on the Ironbreakers, yep, they're fighting last with Usharan. I need to roll 2+ because I have to roll higher than the control score. And then on the Hammerers, yes.
Okay.
And then they're fighting last. Would you then like to make them fight last?
Yes.
Yeah, great.
Double fight last. Which
Great.
means they're not fighting this battle. No.
Yes.
So yeah, hold the line on both of mine.
Yep, great. Let's fight. Usharan. He is going to put all of his... I want to basically do as much damage as I can, obviously, but then I also want to make sure that I can try and get up to 6 points. So instead of putting everything into one unit that then Karl does an all-out defense on, I'm going to split my attacks here. So I'm going to put all of his damage 2 attacks, the 8 attacks, into the Ironbreakers. And then I'm going to put all of his big mace attacks into the Hammerers. And hopefully, as long as I do 6 damage before wards, I then get the extra attacks on the other 2 units. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, let's do it. I'll start with the big attacks.
Yeah.
It's going to be hits on 4s and wounding on 3s,
Yeah.
because you're -1 to hit. And wound on the Hammerers.
Yes.
4s to hit. 2. 3s to wound. 1, then 2. Oh, it actually goes through. 6 damage. There you go. Success.
Success. 4 die.
Cool. And then he gets powered up with his 6 Noble D points. Then we've got the 8 attacks into the guys with the 4 up ward.
Yeah.
So
4s and
I'm
3s
not
here as
expecting
well.
this to do anything either. 4s to hit. Oh, okay. My turn.
Whoa!
My turn.
Jeez.
Holy shit.
I think. Wait, did you change
Did we
dice?
switch dice? 3s to wound. Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay,
Hold your
okay,
horses.
okay. That's 7.
Hold it.
7 at rend 1.
Okay.
4 ups. Oh, wow.
4 go through, so 8
Yeah, that's
damage.
8 damage. Well, he was definitely powering himself up.
Yeah,
4
for
at
sure.
wards.
I only ward one, so all of them die.
Okay. Holy shit. Usharan.
Ward 2. 4, 5, 6, 7.
You ward 2. You ward this for 4 up as well.
Oh yeah, 4 up. So 1 live.
So yeah, 1 lives, exactly. Okay, this is what I've been hoping for the whole game, is a fully buffed up Terrorgeist just rolling 4 6s. I'm going to pre-prepare the 6s on this dice, because then I think it's good luck. But I'm going to split the attacks again, because I want to get rid of this Ironbreaker.
To get onto the objective.
I'm hitting on 5s anyway. So I'm going to do the Ironbreaker, I'm going to do all of the claw attacks into the Ironbreaker. So you need 2 4-ups to keep
2
him alive.
4-ups. No, 2 1s.
Okay, we get him. Now these 4 6s. Here we go.
Here we go.
In all the games yesterday, I think I did 6 mortal wounds with the Terrorgeist. I didn't do, like, it was awful.
Here we go.
Into the hammerers.
Yeah. Oh my god. Not even a hit.
All miss.
Oh.
Cool, all right. Well, we'll do some more Beg Knights then.
Yep.
Here we go. I mean, there's a chance that I do really well here, but there's also a chance that I do absolutely nothing. So we'll see. So I'm going to go with all of the attacks into the hammerers. 1.
1.
Rend 1.
On a 4 up.
3 up.
3 up.
Yeah. Nothing. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So then it's your swings.
My Field Marshal with his great hammer
Yep.
is piling in onto the objective, swinging to these ones.
The Morbegs.
Yes.
1
1 wound. Run 2.
6 up save. No. 3
3 damage.
So 6s. Make 1. So 2 damage on the Morbeg Knights.
Cool.
And then it's your hammers.
Yes.
Everything into the Morbeg Knights then, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does that minus to hit?
No minuses or anything, so...
Force
Oh yeah, sorry, you -1 to hit, yes, because of the Terrorgeist's ability.
So 5s and 3s.
Yeah, just saving 1 of them. So 7 damage, so 2 are going to die. That does it for the turn. Actually not too bad, but obviously I don't take the objective. But, I mean, Karl's pretty jammed up in combat with me there, so we'll see how his turn goes anyway. So I don't score the objective, but I do get my battle tactic for 4 points. So I think I'm ahead by 2 right now, is that right? Yeah, ahead by 2 points. Going into a roll-off for the last turn.
Yeah.
I think regardless of how this goes, you're taking turn.
Yeah.
So...
I got a 2.
I got a 6.
Yes.
If I double you...
Yep.
I can score potentially 6 points if I just kill everything here.
Yep.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Let's have a think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to give Karl the turn.
Yes.
He's not got super easy battle tactics. It's not super guaranteed that he's going to be able to keep this objective. And it gives me 2 opportunities to fight you, to then try and steal the objective. And I might be able to get a battle tactic in the last turn. So I think giving you the turn is the best. Also, I get 5 command points because I stay the underdog, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Give Karl the turn.
Yes. And I am going to do Slay the Entourage.
Yeah.
Because it's the only one I can do. I can do Seize the Center as well. It's going to take a lot of brain power when it comes to like how I pick up models that die and stuff.
And the other problem is the shackles.
Yes. Because the shackle just, if it gets it through, I block everything. That's done.
I can block the battle tactic with the shackles. Yeah.
And I was thinking Slay the Entourage on the dragon because it's easier to kill than Ushoran.
Yeah.
But then he puts Tom puts shackles here next to the Terrorgeist, and I'm not going to be able to charge in.
Yeah.
And that's it for that one as well.
So it has to be Ushoran for Slay the Entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 2 all-out defenses that I'm going to be using this turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Cool. In that case, Hero Phase and
Yeah.
Place of Power if you have any.
Yes. I don't have any. Do
Well,
you?
yeah, I'll take it on Ushoran. Yep, get it.
Yep.
It's a good job he didn't take damage there.
Very good, yeah. I'm going to start by rallying my hammers over there.
Yeah, nice.
Because I need all the power I can.
Down to 3 command points.
Yeah. And I get 5 back.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. That's nice. I had a lot of thinking behind the camera because they have the prayer on them that Tom did.
With the empowered
chanting version. Yeah, last one. Which when he swings with something, he heals a flesh eater course D3.
For every model that dies.
So it's going to be very tricky to kill Ushoran. But
could happen.
It's basically negating most of the shooting because I can I'm gonna send everything in, so I'm activating like my chip heroes that doesn't do anything anyway,
Yeah.
and then
I
my
have to
hammers
fight.
will, and then Tom fights, and then I will have to
Exactly.
fight with everything,
Yeah.
and hopefully that there's enough hammers alive
Yes.
to punch a hole
Exactly.
in the big boy.
Because then you've got the tough choice of these guys of doing, are you doing +1 attack or are you making it so that I can't hit them as easily?
I can't do that if I charge, so it is a
Ah,
+1
okay,
attack.
so it's the +1 attack anyway.
Yes.
So it's however many of them live, basically.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So some prayers.
Yes. I am going to do +1 to rend on the
Yep.
hammers over there.
That's nice.
It doesn't go
okay.
off. And then he's going to do +1, -1 to be wounded.
Yep.
Oath and steel thing. That goes off though.
Nice.
So they're back to being tanky.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, I'm going to take D3 points on my priest, on my cardinal. No, he doesn't get anything. Noble D points. And then my Usharan here is going to cast, and he's going to do the Yahtzee debuff spell, as we've been calling it. And he's going to try and debuff the hammerer unit over here that are going to be going in swinging at full strength. It casts on a 5. I think it casts on a 5, but
Okay.
you've got an unbind.
I only got 3. So
Wow, actually goes off.
That's sad.
It is sad. 7 dice. I mean, I still need duplicates.
Yeah.
There's 3 ones,
Yeah, and
so
one
it is
dropped.
-1 to hit. Another 1. No. So -1 to hit and
Yeah.
1 damage
Okay.
on that unit. So they don't have a ward, so
Nope.
that kills 1.
We're back from movement, and I've moved everything, but I forgot to move one thing, so be right back.
Okay.
Now we're back from the movement. Everything moved as close as I can to Joran, except the cannon, because he wants to do his long shot.
Yep.
And then we are...
I mean, it's as simple as that, really. There's
Simple
no
as that, yeah.
frills. It's just
No,
everything. I didn't
that's it.
redeploy because I need my command points. So
Yeah. And
shooting.
shooting, basically, yeah. 3 shots from the Warhulk.
Yeah, into Usharan.
Into Ushoran.
Mhm.
All hits.
Very
and
nice.
one auto.
Very nice. I'm all out the fencing, obviously.
Yeah. So you have 3 at Ren 2.
Ren 2 because he's a hero.
Yep.
5 ups. Okay, so drop dice. Nope.
6 damage then.
Okay, good start. 5 up wards. Saving 2.
Okay. My cannon
Yeah,
is shooting. Both hits.
it's pretty good.
Both wound.
Oh dear.
A Ren 2.
5 ups. Save 1.
Okay.
5
5 damage.
4 damage.
4 damage, yeah, sorry.
5 up wards. No.
Okay.
8 taken.
Wow. If I had another cannon now,
Yeah.
that would have been
I'm
juicy.
glad that died.
Then we're doing the gyro. He doesn't
Yeah.
get +1 to hit because he's a dwarven unit.
Ah, of course. So 4s and 4s then.
Yep. So we have 3,
Nice.
and then we have 0.
Okay. 8 damage though. That's not bad.
No.
I mean, he's going to need to heal if he's not going to die. So.
Yep. Then we're going to do some charges.
Yep. Exciting.
And we are charging with
Everything.
everything. We're starting off with this tiny little rune lord.
Yep. Okay.
The gyro is
Yep.
charging.
Okay. It's a 5. That's
10.
a 10. These are some big
He
charges.
makes it over though.
Yeah, he can go over.
The rune lord. 5.
Yep.
The hammerers are
Yep.
charging. A 9.
Well, they're in. The Warhulk.
Yep.
5.
5. That's not
that's
making into
not
the
gonna do it.
Terrorgeist.
No.
And I need my command points.
Yeah.
Order. In the charge phase, the Rune Lord. 1 extra attack on this block.
Yeah.
The Rune Lord over here. Rune Lord is doing hold the line on this block of
Yep.
damaged.
Great.
Hammerers.
And then that's all of your...
That's all of my command.
Combat phase abilities.
Yeah, combat phase. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see what I can make strike last then, I suppose.
Yes.
So I just need to not roll 1s.
1. Give me a 1.
I mean, it's going to be a moral of the game here if we roll a 1, isn't it,
Give
really?
me a 1.
Okay, so on the big buffed up
Sure?
unit...
You're starting with those?
Yeah. 6. They're strike last.
Yeah, and the other ones are strike last already. So
They're already strike last. Gyrocopter,
yes.
striking last.
Okay.
The injured Rune Lord,
Yes.
striking last. No.
No.
So you can activate one of the Rune Lords first if you want to. But that's it. That's all the strike lasts. But then I have my Terrorgeist combat ability, and I'll do 1 dice for every model in that hammer unit. 12 hammers in the unit. Every 6 up is a mortal wound.
Yep.
3 mortal wounds into that hammer unit.
Okay. 1.
1. Kill 1. Every little helps. Okay, so I killed 1 model with the Terrorgeist, which means I can heal D3 on Usharan. For 2.
We're fighting with me Marshal.
Yep. Into Mr. Morbeg.
Mr. Morbeg.
Sounds good.
It's 3 attacks.
Yep.
Oh,
All
he
here.
hit them all.
I think this Morbeg might die.
Ah, 2
Okay.
ones.
He might not. Rend.
Run 2.
Rend 2. Oh. Saved.
Come, what? 2 ones? What the hell?
Saved. He's
You've
good.
been so dead.
He's alive.
Okay,
Now it's
sure.
my swing.
Yes.
All right, let's figure this out. Okay, I'm going to go with the Terrorgeist.
Yep.
Maybe we'll hit a 6 this time. Maybe we won't. Either way, I'm going to start with the claws. Everything's going into the hammerers, and I'm not all out attacking. So this is going to be on 5s and 3s
Yes.
with the claws.
And I did an all-out defense.
You did. So 5s to hit. Nothing.
Okay.
Good start. Let's hope that that isn't setting the precedent for the next one. Terrorgeist. The big Maw. 1 hit, no 6s.
Yep.
Wounds, Rend 2.
Goes through.
D6. Oh, okay. 5 damage.
Not bad. 4 die.
4 die. So then Usharan heals 4d3 for 5. So he's 1 taken now.
Yep. Rune Lord into Usharan.
Yep.
2 hits.
Very nice. I'm all out defensing this, obviously.
2 wounds, run 1.
So 4 up save. 1 goes through.
3 damage.
3 damage. 5 up wards. Take 2.
Okay.
Okay, big man, Usharan. He's going to go all into the buffed up hammerer unit. And he's got extra attacks now because of his 6 noble deed points. So, and he's not minus to hit, he's not minus to wound, and you haven't got an all-out defense.
Nope.
But you do have a 5 up ward.
I do.
So we'll see how this goes. So we'll start off with his claws. It's 9 attacks now on 3s and 3s. Wow.
Okay.
3s to wound. Wow.
Okay. Save it.
Wow.
That's not how it's supposed to go.
Then his mace, hitting on 3s. Good.
Here we go.
And wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Oh my god. 2 at Rend 2.
Both go through.
10 damage. 5 up ward.
Yep. 5 die.
Yeah, just half on 5 ups.
Yep, yep.
He heals 5d3 and he's full health. Then it's your attack.
My other Rune Lord is swinging into Usharan.
Okay.
That's it. No, 3s and 3s.
Yeah.
Oh, 2. Ran 1.
4 up. Save 1.
2.
5 up ward. Takes 2.
Okay.
All right, my little Morbeg Knight is going to fight everything into the yellow hammerers. -1 to hit and wound. 1 wound, Rend 1.
Save it.
Very nice. And then the rider.
Save it.
Okay. That's it then for all my swings. So it's all you.
Now it's into
And now we'll
Usharan.
see what happens.
Now I'm sweating.
Yep.
My gyrocopter is swinging into Usharan.
Yep.
With
What does he do?
4s and 4s,
Okay.
Ran 1.
All right.
Oh, 1.
Okay.
And 1.
Rend 1. I'm assuming it's damage 1.
It's damage D3.
What?
Yeah, yeah. 1.
Okay,
So
fine.
there you go, 1.
Okay, take 1.
Yep. My first hammer units, 4s
Yeah.
and 3s.
8 of them attacking.
8 of them attacking.
All right, Usharan, you can do it.
You can do it. Especially if I roll like that.
Yeah. Okay. 3s to wound.
Yep.
Drop 1.
All of them except 1,
2.
2. So 5.
5. So 5 4-up saves.
Yep.
Saving 3.
Yep.
So that's 4 damage.
Yep.
And 5-up ward.
Yep.
Saving 3. Takes 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's on the last hammer unit to do it. This is it, right? This is the last swing.
Yep. My charging hammer unit
Yeah.
is swinging to Ushoran.
You all attacked.
I all out attacked. That
It just-
debuff coming in very handy.
Yeah, it negates the -1 to hit.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 4s to hit.
Basically, these two debuffs have done a
lot.
tremendous effect.
Yeah, but we'll see if it matters.
So here we go. His 30 attacks
Yep,
on
4s.
4s and 3s. So 4s.
Ooh, that doesn't look great.
Not at all. If only I had... didn't have that minus.
Yeah, there's so many 3s there.
Yep. 3 to wound. 9.
9 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. 9 4-up saves on Ushoran. It's not great, but it's not bad. 2, 4, 6,
12.
12. I need to fail all of them for him to die,
Yes.
because he has 16 wounds. So if I get 1 5-up, I need 3 more dice. 1 5-up, he lives.
Yep.
Yes.
He lives.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he takes 7 more and lives. Okay, that's it then.
Yep.
How'd you score?
I score 4 points.
Yep, because I am very much within 6 of the
Yes.
centre.
So that puts me on Alfred. What does he put me?
What's the current score?
30-28 to cities.
2 cities.
So you're 2 points ahead right now going into my last turn.
Yes.
And honestly, it's not a given that you win this game. that I win this game. Because you might still hold this at the end of the turn, and I might fail my battle tactic, and then you win anyway. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's
I highly doubt it.
you
But
never
yeah.
know. Honestly,
You
you
need
never
to
know.
do 5 damage
Exactly.
on one guy.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Yep.
Here we go. Feck, final turn, bottom of turn 5, and it's slay the entourage for the battle tactic. I've got the nice little Marshal in combat with me here. I've got a Terrorgeist screaming at the back of his head, ready to hopefully roll a 6, and then he dies. Imagine.
Well, he has a 5 on board.
Oh, he does?
Take it a bit.
Okay, all right,
easy.
all right, all right.
A bit.
So that's what I'm going to do, slay the entourage, and then, so if I can pull that off, I get the minor win, and then we'll see whether or not I can survive enough here and kill enough in the middle to get a major win and take the objective.
Yes.
I think that's going to be easier said than done, honestly, but we'll see. You never know. That does it for the turn. I managed to get my battle tactic. That was all it hinged on to win the game, because I get 4 points now. I don't take the objective. Ushoran died. There's too many hammerers. It's not going to happen. We rolled all the combats off camera. So that is it, really. I score 4 points. And
Indeed.
I think the final score, Alfred,
32-30.
32 to Feck, 30 to Cities.
A minor.
A minor
Nice
win.
one.
Yeah. Good game. All right. So as per usual, we'll come back and talk about the most pivotal moments in the game. Quick wrap up of what happened, our favourite moments, our favourite drops. So we'll see you there. Wow.
What a game. I was about to say the F word, but what a game.
Fantastic game.
What a fantastic, for sure,
Yes.
fantastic game.
Yeah.
It was insane. Like, I'm completely dead.
Yeah,
in my
exactly.
head.
So much thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, run us through your favourite unit, your favourite drop,
Yeah.
your most pivotal moment in your mind.
Yeah. My favorite drop, because it was one drop, it is my shooting regiment.
Yeah.
My general's regiment, I guess.
Mm-hmm. 2 cannons.
2 cannons, 1 guy that helps them out shooting, and then my field marshal.
Yeah.
With the field sergeants. I mean, they're alone with the field sergeant is great.
Yes.
Because they move so far.
Mm.
But they pumped out some serious damage in this
Yeah.
game. Like,
Yeah.
just solid shooting. 11 damage on Usher on the first. Just
First
like
turn.
I was like, it's not
Yeah.
gonna do much.
No.
Boom.
Yeah.
Have more than half his health.
Yeah. Luckily, I had the capacity to heal him up, but
Yes.
like, yeah, it was rough. I'm glad I brought that artifact for the extra
Rally, for
dice.
sure, yeah.
But
That's big,
saying that, I whiffed it completely when I tried to rally the
That's true.
the
crypt
horrors.
turrets. Yeah, that's true. And then they like almost nuked all the crypt horrors
Exactly.
and shot that hero death. That was nice. Really nice pickoff.
Yep.
So yeah, they did lots of work. Very, very nice.
Yeah, and I
for sure.
struggled to get to them to tie them up as well. It was just I wanted to go into other things really.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe tying them up in hindsight would have been a better idea.
Maybe.
But you live and learn.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And
Pivotal moment.
like it's everything really. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
like getting exactly enough shit to kill Ironbreakers. But I think
Yeah,
if
when
I
you did Do Not Waver.
do not waver, failing that one. But then, like in the hindsight, like against Tom, like very pivotal that I managed to survive the entire onslaught and actually push myself out of it.
Yeah, the fact that you came out on top of that trade.
Of that trade is
that's insane.
yeah.
Like I had so many attacks going in there. Like
I mean, it's over 200 attacks in total. In
Probably,
there, for sure.
yeah.
And I basically, in the end, we looked at it. So
Yeah.
like in the beginning of turn 4,
Yeah.
after my rally and stuff on those hammers, I had 10 Ironbreakers dead. And 1 gyrocopter and like 4
hammerers.
So yeah,
So it was like maybe like 19 wounds of your army was dead.
Something like that,
And
yeah.
at the top of 4.
yeah,
They are just so tanky. It's insane.
it's insane how tanky they are.
Yeah. It's really hard to commit into them.
Yeah.
And it was a good limit test, honestly.
For sure.
For this army. Like you had no idea whether you were going to survive.
No.
After I'd made all those charges in off camera, we were both like, I don't know what happens here.
Yeah.
Like either I just table you or nothing dies.
Yeah.
And it was the nothing died
Nothing
option.
died, yeah.
But ultimately, I could have just killed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
if the dice rolls had gone a bit differently.
Yeah, I did have very nice save rolls for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I failed a few more, it would have
Exactly.
lost quite a bit.
Yeah.
Definitely. But then, if I have to really pick one moment, it's for sure that prayer in the end there on my hammer unit.
Yeah.
That healing Ushoran back to health all the time, basically.
It was big.
It was very big. I would have probably killed him. I would have killed him. I did 11 damage in the shooting alone when I wanted to slay him as an entourage. But then again, Ushoran basically failed all his attacks. That would have
Into
gone
the hammer
into
unit.
the hammerers.
Yeah, because I rolled the 2. I failed all of the claw attacks.
Yeah.
And then I got 2 1s on the wound roll.
Exactly.
For his mace.
Yeah, but then my gyro and my 2 rune lords, they did like 8 damage to him in the combat.
Exactly.
So he would have died, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was just a lot, very back and forth.
And I honestly, that heal prayer, when I cast it or took it off, I was like, it's probably quite good.
Yeah.
Like it's nice, if you shoot Ushoran, I can heal him up.
Yeah.
But it ended up being mega impactful.
For sure.
So it was the right choice. I think my most pivotal moment for you is your decision to take the double and go into the middle of the table. That priority roll there, I think if I had won that prio on turn 4, when the objective moved into the centre, then I'm guaranteed an 8-point turn there.
Yeah.
And then that just sets me up for the victory, basically.
No,
But
that
you
was-
getting that prio and then being able to just put your whole army in the middle meant that I didn't score any primary for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So I was only on battle tactics.
Yeah, that for sure.
Yeah, it was a big one.
Really big prio. And you could have also just like put him in the corner of my army, tying them up. 'Cause
Yeah.
they wouldn't have killed him.
If I got the prio,
So
for
then
sure.
everything else would be in here and they would just be stuck over here still.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So yeah, I think
For
that
sure
was a
big.
big one for me.
Yeah, definitely. What about your favorite drop then?
I think favorite drop for me, it's a tough call, honestly.
Mostly because no one did anything
Nothing really did anything,
damage-wise, yeah.
No. I'm a big fan. I mean, Ushoran is... I was quite mixed on him after yesterday. But I definitely saw the value of him now when you play him a bit more back. Because yesterday I played him very aggressively. So playing him a bit more backline, I see the benefits of him, having him in the end game to kind of do his thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's necessarily my favourite. I think my favourite unit in the army is either the priest for giving out all the buffs, all the D3 noble deeds every hero phase. It's really nice to get the courtiers just to get some models back.
Yeah.
And I love Crypt Guard.
Yeah.
Like 81 attacks from a unit of 20 of
it's
them
insane,
on
yeah.
4s and 4s, potentially 3s and 3s, Ren 1.
Yeah.
Like, it's only this army that tanks that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that going into any other army is just going to lift stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they killed like one dwarf,
Yeah,
a
something like that.
gyrocopter and one hammerer,
Oh,
and that's
no.
all they did.
Yeah.
But-
Same with that like 6-man unit here. They killed 3 hammers.
Yes,
they
and then
got
they all came back.
Yeah, like nothing. Ridiculous.
I think in terms of misplays, the biggest misplay I probably made was I don't know whether it was a misplay or not. Thinking on it, but sending that 6-man Morbeg unit, I could have done everything that I was doing and not sent them in.
Yeah.
And then you would have just kind of floundered around over there with your hammerers and not really wanting to move off the objective.
No, exactly. Yeah.
So the Morbeg were kind of sort of thrown away.
Yeah.
If I'd committed them a turn later, then when turn 4 came around, you'd probably still be stuck in combat with them.
Yeah,
And that would have been...
Then you could have tossed in both of them as well.
And just to tie you up,
Yeah.
so that I'm taking that centre.
Yeah.
So I think in hindsight that would have been a really nice idea, but I was just like, I saw blood and decided to send my entire army into combat.
Yeah.
But it was, like I said, it was a good limit test for everything,
Super
both of
good.
our armies. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
We thought it was going to be a quick one, but then it turned out
another hops and
Very-
drops sweaty game.
very sweaty
Yeah.
and intense. But that's the way we like it.
Exactly. So if you'd like to see more from us, please subscribe.
Like
it would
the
be
video.
fantastic if you could help us out with subscribing and
Yes.
liking the video.
Yes.
We will keep pumping them out at a decent cadence, and we're trying to speed it up, but life gets in the way. We still have full-time jobs and everything, so
We
it's
do.
tricky to do.
Yeah.
And, people start playing World of Warcraft and stuff, which makes things harder as well, but
Exactly.
whatever.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
please follow along and join the Discord if you want
Yeah.
to. Chat in the comments
Yeah.
what you think about the game, what your favorite moment was, what your maybe what your favorite drop was, what do you think had the most impact in the game.
And also, if there's any army that you want to see,
Yes.
then we can just let us know and we can try and borrow, because we borrow armies when we play them.
Yeah.
I'm not taking credit for painting this Feck army. It's beautiful looking, but I'm not the painter. A friend of ours, Linus, is the owner of this army. So we'll just try and borrow what we can. And everyone we play with plays competitive lists. So if you give us a competitive list, chances are we have the models to play it. So.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're going to tournament soon, and if you want some advice on your tournament list or something, just like join Discord, send it there to us, and we will look and
We're
see
happy
what
to
we
talk
think
about
about
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Definitely.
Great. All right. In that case, I think that's it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.